to talk about SIREN. So 5 days ago, I actually made a video about this project SIREN, and I was talking about how this thing was about to dump. As you can see, this is the video that I made 5 days ago. It's at $1.70, right? 5 days ago, as you can see down here, March 27th at $1.70. Now, a lot of people were saying, oh, this project's going to take off. It's going to go up. It's going to do crazy numbers. I was like, no, it's not. It's another one of the scam AI projects. There's a lot of them out there on the Binance Smart Chain. Well, guess what? This project ended up dumping exactly like I said. Let's talk about it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But look, it's inside of a descending triangle. Descending triangles are bearish patterns, right? Descending triangles are bearish patterns. And I mentioned that this was a descending triangle because, just looking at the technical analysis, it was a descending triangle. But that's not the only reason why I said it was a scam project. We'll talk about that in a second here. But yeah, as you can see, it's at 28 cents and now it's heading all the way down to 2 cents, pretty much where it launched at. I don't know if that's where it launched at, but that's where I have the low at right here for the Fibonacci at 5 cents. So we're going to see this continuing to pull back here. All right. And that's not a good thing. A lot of people are losing money. A lot of people are getting burned here, right? In the last 24 hours, this thing is down 73%. In the last 7 days, it's down 86%. Still up 17% in the last 30 days because it did some big numbers. Still up 665 in the last year. But look, 73% in 24 hours is bad. It's probably going to go down a lot more too. And another thing, the 24-hour trading volume is almost as much as the market cap, which means that there are some big people, like some big whales dumping right now. And it's at 186 million inside of 24-hour trading volume, 206 million inside of market cap. So, it's kind of crazy. And just look at this. Like, this is the main thing that I want to show here. 98.46% of the coins are owned by the top 100 holders. That is literally screaming scam. It's literally screaming rug pull. It's literally screaming exit liquidity. Like, they're literally dumping on y'all. Like, they're literally just completely slapping y'all in the face. Anyone that's buying this is getting slapped in the face. The top 100 holders hold collectively 98.46% of all the coins. That's not good. And on top of that, this project doesn't have that many holders. Well, it does actually. It has a lot of holders. If you look at it in a grand scheme of things, 45,000 holders, 45,125. So out of those 45,000 holders, the top 100 own 98% of the coins. Make that make sense. Like, they're dumping on you guys, and this is what scams look like. And there are still people that are in denial, like this guy right here. Chief of overthinking. Looks like he didn't overthink this one. He should have overthink this one, right? And maybe he is overthinking it right now because he said they panic here. Smart money builds here. Smart money is dumping on you guys. Smart money is using you as exit liquidity. They're not panicking. They're using you as exit liquidity, right? And then he said SIREN already showed the move, right? He said order block, displacement, continuation. Well, in that case, CoAI showed you the move, right? But we know what happened with CoAI. It was another scam AI project on the Binance Smart Chain. What happened to CoAI was the same thing that's happening to SIREN right now. Look at it. It looks the exact same. All right, just look at this run up right here. Look at this run up specifically right here. Boom, ran up, boom, dumped. Boom, ran up even more, boom, dumped. Ran up just shy of the previous one and then dumped. Look at what's happening with SIREN. Tell me this doesn't look the exact same. Ran up, dumped, ran up, dumped, ran up, dumped. And now it's dumping even harder than it was before. This is the exact same playbook. Now, look, I'm not saying there's no possibility for it going back up. These are scam coins. This is what they do, right? It might go up to $1 this time and then dump, right? But I don't think it's going to do that right now. I think it's going to continue to dump for a little while. People are just in denial about this. We had bearish divergence here on the charts. That's not a good sign. Bearish divergence is pretty much seen as lower highs here on the MACD. And not only lower highs on the MACD, you also see higher highs on the charts. So it was creating higher highs while simultaneously creating lower highs on the MACD. Once that was finished, the price completely dumped because that's what bearish divergence does, right? So, it is what it is. As you can see, it was creating the higher highs up here, and then the bearish divergence took over and it just dumped. So, and is also in a descending triangle, two bearish patterns. And see what a lot of people that you'll see talking on Twitter, trying to influence people to buy stuff, like they're buying at the bottoms of these things and then they're dumping on you. So a lot of these people, they're really trying to dump on your heads. And not only that, I'm not saying this guy in particular, I'm just saying people in general. And then not only that, like when you think of it, like why would they say all this without really showing a technical analysis? This isn't a technical analysis, right? I'm going to explain why in a second here. But look, then he says, now comes the part that confuses everyone. Price balance. Chop, fake breakdowns, weak hands, exit. This is where people lose conviction, but structurally nothing is broken. This is how trends continue, not in straight lines. After balance expansion, same pattern, higher highs. Don't get shaken in the middle. That's where the move is prepared. It's like people like this, they're not showing you guys a technical analysis. They're not showing you guys actual technical patterns like a bearish divergence. Yeah, he was saying higher highs, but did you also know that higher highs are breaking grounds for bearish divergence? If you open up the MACD and look at the higher highs on the chart while simultaneously creating lower highs on the MACD, did you not know that was bearish divergence? Because it is. It's bearish divergence, right? That's exactly what this is. So we just build bearish divergence, but these people aren't telling you technical patterns. They're not telling you technical analysis. They're just drawing lines on a chart and saying this will happen, right? They're not doing nothing else but that. This here, descending triangle, like I mentioned before. Descending triangle is a bearish pattern. It's confirmed a bearish pattern. Now I think it's like a 78% win rate to the downside. So technically, that still means that there's like a 22% chance that it could go up. But this one did not go up, right? Same thing with the divergence charts. Okay. But as we can see, things continued downwards. He says, don't get shaken out in the middle. That's where the move is prepared. Like, no, that the middle would have been right here, right? The middle would have been around this area, right? And then riding that up. And then from there, that's when you really want to get out. But it's still not good to try to trade these types of projects because this isn't a technical analysis. And I'm not trying to bash anyone here, but look, this is not a technical analysis. This is him saying, oh, this is the order block area, FVG, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up a little, and then down a little, and now that's called price balance, and then it goes up to the all-time high. How did you calculate the all-time high? Let's start there. And this is what people are not doing. They're not calculating anything. How do you calculate it, right? Are you multiplying this and dividing this? Are you looking at different price areas? Like they're not doing any type of math. Are you looking at previous rallies and seeing what happened on previous rallies? Because if you take this from the swing low on the Fibonacci, and then you take and bring it up like this, and then take it and bring it up to the swing high, this is how you calculate things. And now you're looking at it, and then you're like, okay, so at the all-time high, this thing was all the way at pretty much 7,167% from the swing low on the Fibonacci. Do you really think it's going to go all the way up there again? Or do you think the people that bought in at the bottom are dumping on people right now? I think that's what's happening, right? I think that's what's happening. So they're not doing any type of calculations. They're just kind of putting random numbers on the screen. I think this SIREN project is done for. Even if it goes up a little, I still wouldn't trust it. But yeah, that's just how I'm seeing it. We're getting big sell-offs here on the percent R trend exhaustion. So maybe we'll see a little bit of a recovery followed by another dump coming soon. But yeah, I really wouldn't trust this thing right now. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna keep exposing projects like this, and I'm gonna keep calling out people that are putting out false information. So if you like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and that is financial advice. And then also, if you guys want me to go ahead and do videos on projects that you like, all you got to do is become a member of the channel. So you can come over here to my channel on any one of my videos, click join. It's only $9.99. And then on top of that, all you got to do is go to any video and be like, hey, Marcel, let's go over this project, go over that project. I really want to see what it's like, as long as it's not a low cap scam coin. And if it is, I'll just tell you it's a scam coin in the comments and then tell you to give me another recommendation, right? But if it's something like SIREN that has a higher market cap that is a scam, I'll make a video and tell you exactly why it's a scam. But yeah, go ahead and become a member of the channel so you can ask these questions and I'll help you out with that. So anyway, shout out to you guys. And as always, I'll be back with another video.